This is a quick run through on my system. The most important stuff will be in the taskbar down there. Mini tool partition wizard, of course I use that anytime I need to add a drive letter, because for some reason my system does not automatically add drive letters. So if you need to do that, mini tool, you can change the letter and then apply. Same for cloning. A quick cloning procedure is to copy a disk, insert your other disk, tell it which one to go to. So for example, I would go to that. It would usually show this space as unallocated. I can hit next. Are you sure? Click yes. Click next on this page as well, and finish. That applies the steps there, and then just hit apply and it'll process. That's only for drives that don't have failed sectors on them. Other used tools on here: HDTune, TeamViewer. My password and everything will be in the book, but everybody's listed. CMCs, Colorado Mountain Cabins. Coil you won't have to worry about at all. This is Colorado Wolf Rescue Center. Eagle Fire Lodge. This is Granny Hash, if they call you. They just have the 2 point-of-sale computers in their main database computer. Nothing there. Home. This is Manitou Auto Services. They might ask questions every once in a while. Their laptop is the main one that they'll have questions on. This is anything that's internal, cleaning laptops and whatnot. Prestige Realty, you won't deal with them at all. Rampart Surveys, though, got all their systems on. TeamViewer. Reox Medical might need your help, but I doubt they will. This is T-Crass, which is the animal shelter in Divide. They most likely will not need you. This is probably going to be your heaviest hitter, is Teller Senior Coalition. And Tina Myers might ask you a question. She is on a paid monthly service, so we never charge her. And then I've got True Life's server on there, but it never wants to connect. So most of the time I just have True Life connect with me automatically. In Outlook here, I've just got the support email, which is a funnel for everything. And then my personal, you'll get a lot of stuff. All Amazon stuff will go through there and whatnot. Just please check both of those. If someone does pay online, it'll go into the QuickBooks folder, and you'll see that it was, payment was made there. Otherwise, if you're accepting a card or anything in person, it won't go in there. Let's see what else we got down here. If you need it, I've got VM Workstation, and I've got every operating system on here, from XP to 10 to server to a couple different Linux, if you need to try something out. Everything else is pretty standard as far as getting to customer information. There's that PC touch-up folder in the Quick Access that has documents, the terms of service if you need to print them, any documents that you're looking in there. There's the terms of service that might be common. Otherwise, under customers, this is all my business customers and their information. So if you're looking for a password, you know, for something for Senior Coalition or something, there's their documentation on it. The customer data is where I do backups directly to the Drobo, and that should be all that you need in there. If you need software, everything's in the Drobo data drive. There's no quick access to it. Under programs, ISOs, etc. And then it breaks it down from ISOs and then into which operating system you're looking for, and so forth. So you can kind of find your way through there. The layout here is the bottom 3 screens are controlled by this HP desktop. The top screen is just pretty much surveillance if you need it, and that's controlled off this laptop next to the Drobo. Otherwise, my MacBook is plugged into a Thunderbolt cable on the opposite side if you want to connect yours for that top left screen. Although I will have my Mac, but if you need to do any troubleshooting Mac-wise, there's an iMac on that corner that you can use. Trying to run through everything else. As far as other stuff on my desk alone, this is all just reading material, so you probably won't need that. But there is discs here. Everything from 7 Pro, 7 Home Premium, 8, 10, it's all in there if you're doing a fresh install. I usually just go directly off the disk. If you do need any more discs, there's a briefcase here with a bunch of older discs, like older office installations or things of that nature. You probably won't need that, but it's there if you need it. This router here, the AC 1750, is the main router for the private network, which is the PCTouchUp.com. The airport is the public, which is just PC TouchUp. And cable modem, it's a brand new modem, so you shouldn't have problems with that. Other things that you might need in my desk. There's nothing in here that's important unless you need change for the front counter. The main screwdrivers that I use constantly are all sitting in here. I mostly use to take phones and stuff apart, so you might need that. Pens are always there. Sharpies. Flash drives, there's tons of flash drives in here. If they're not labeled, you can use them for anything. This says OS X on it, for example, so this has Sierra on it. I'll write updates on this one, but that'll have updates and I'll lay these out. I've got one with Windows 10 on it. Otherwise, I've got a couple other flash drives I use for cleanups and for office installations of 2013 and 2016, and I'll lay those out and they're already labeled. Other than that, in this drawer, if you need a barcode scanner, if you are scanning barcodes, that is really helpful. The dongle is right next to it. This is the main cables that I use on a day-to-day basis, mostly like USB 3.0 to SATA. And there's like a Type-C in here if you need it. There's a Type-C charger if something comes in that needs it. iPhone cables and stuff. There's a lot of other cables in other spots, but these are the ones I mainly use, along with all my main converter boards. For example, this is for a MacBook Air solid state drive. There's another one for it. This one's for an M.2 drive. That comes in. Probably won't need that stuff as much. Other drawers in here. Snacks, that's really it. And I think that's it for my desk that you'll need to know about.